Angel Tree is a gifting service that businesses will put on. It's primarily ran by the Salvation Army, saying, I don't know how I feel personally about people posting their Angel Tree haul.
What is Baby Alive? What is Sparkle Brown? What is Baby Alive shampoo? Perfect start.
What is the Tyrannosaurus Rex in the background? I know it's their child, but that's so funny. Like, it literally sounds like Velociraptor.
Yep.
I think so. It's $34. Call it a day.
Is this a 40-hour work week? Like, you're just picking toys for a little girl. How hard is it?
Hey, that's great. They're gonna be grateful for whatever they have, and if they're not, that's on them and their upbringing. Like,
my thought is that if you really want to do something nice this Christmas, I'm gonna give you another option, and that is Operation Santa through USPS. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Camden. I like to talk a lot, and on this channel we talk about influencer drama, overconsumption, anything that really has to do with the internet and unhinged behavior. We talk about it. In today's video, we're going to be talking about something that's a little disappointing. Before we get into that nonsense, I do want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. This video will be going up probably either right after Thanksgiving or on Saturday, so Thanksgiving will have already passed, and I just hope that you all had a really good time spending time with family. If you didn't get to spend time with family, I hope you at least had a good meal. I'm not a Thanksgiving kind of gal. I'm also on a diet right now, so I have I'm eating chicken basically, which is fine because I'm not really into ham and turkey, but either way, I really hope your holidays went super well. Today, I am dressed in pajamas. I didn't really do a lot of makeup because I was sitting in my room. Today is Wednesday the 26th, which is a day before Thanksgiving. It's also the day that the new Stranger Things season came out. So I really was having a hard time getting on camera, to be honest. But my husband wants me to wait to watch it with him. So there's really no better way to distract myself than to film a video. Also, I'm going to be starting something new on this channel that is just like so you guys can get to know me without having to spend a lot of time talking. Please don't judge me. I decided to make a picture frame, and we are going to do a picture of the month. I think I'm going to put it like right here so you can see it. And then basically I'm going to put a picture of something that I've been really loving that month, or like a person. And then maybe as time go on, we'll have people vote for something to put in the picture of the month. I was going to put Ezra and Jordan from Dancing with the Stars, but of course my Walmart was unavailable to use for photo pickup. I just wanted to do this idea because it's a way to like get to know me without having to constantly say random things that you guys don't care about. So I decorated this myself. I am the least arts and crafty person out there. Like I'm so bad at crafts, it's not even funny. Craftiness, it requires a lot of patience and creativity that I just can't muster up, but I did the best I could. It's supposed to look kind of cringy, and I feel like I pulled through. So if you watch Dancing with the Stars, let me know in the comments below who you wanted to win. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. This is episode 2 of my digital disaster series, which means that we're going to cover some kind of digital disaster that is either on TikTok, YouTube, literally anything that I find to be disastrous. And what we're talking about today is absolutely a disaster, if I've ever seen one, okay? And then we also have the likes of someone named Becca Bloom, who is like a bajillionaire. She did some Angel Tree hauls this year, so it's getting to be a little bit of a circus for good, but some people are ruining it. And I do find it odd, and I just wanted to start out this video by saying I don't know how I feel personally about people posting their Angel Tree hauls. Angel Tree is a gifting service that businesses will put on. It's primarily ran by the Salvation Army. Somehow, which I am not shocked, the internet took something very nice, Similar to last week, which is gifting, the internet took gifting to children that are in need and made it bad. So we're going to be talking about the angel tree lady on TikTok, because this is something that actually before I even started a YouTube channel, I was noticing on my TikTok, people were posting their angel tree hauls. And so today we're going to talk all about angel tree, and also I'm going to be bringing up other resources if you want to donate, and we're just going to compliment sandwich, but just make it like a compliment video. So start with explaining what angel tree is, which is really positive, and then we're going to talk about the crazy influencer lady who ruined an angel tree haul, and then at the bottom I'm going to give you another resource if you want to give back. Angel tree is such an interesting topic, which is why I wanted to cover it, because on TikTok I've noticed that in the last couple years people have been posting angel tree hauls. I find it to be a little bit weird. And then this year it's even bigger because there's not only drama surrounding it, which, I mean, how can there be drama around doing good works? The internet is Satan's sidekick, okay? It really is. Except for this part of the internet that you're on right here. No, we're the good side of it, okay? Bigger influencers are getting involved, that such as James Charles, who apparently can just run wild on TikTok because for some reason people on TikTok have no idea what he's done, or they do and they just don't care. I don't know, but I'm not gonna forget him talking to minors, okay? I'm not gonna be Men in Blacked to get rid of that thought. And a lot of places like Walmart and Target will take a tree and then they will pick people from the community that write into the angel tree program and put little tags on the tree, and then they will have someone come into the store, just a random person, and that person will take a tag and it will have what the kids want from Santa, because they believe that they are writing to Santa Claus. So they'll put toys, and some angel trees will make it to where you have a need and a want and then maybe something else, but basically they try and get them like clothes and shoes and then toys. Everywhere it's a little bit different. The main thing you need to know about angel tree is that it's basically kids asking for Christmas gifts, and then you adopt one of the tags off the angel tree and you buy it for them. So it's a really, really awesome service, and I think it's amazing, and I'm so happy that we have something like that. But unfortunately, just like everything, sometimes there are bad eggs that like to participate. Okay. Sometimes they will have a cost limit where they'll tell you no less than 50 but no more than 100. In the example we're going to watch later, they say not to spend more than $30. I think that's a little bit low considering inflation has changed the prices of everything. You don't have to pull a tag off of a tree. You can actually go to the Angel Tree website and pick a tag off the actual website, or you can donate money, or you can donate gifts. Personally, for me, if you're going to do an angel tree, I think that you should budget at least $100 to upwards of $300. Once you pick one, you don't know what you're picking. You just take it off the tree. I guess if you wanted to peek and look on the tag, you could do that, but for the most part, the idea is that you're just supposed to grab one and then go ahead and shop and give that back to the kids, and then eventually you'll drop it off. The Salvation Army or whoever is running that angel tree will then deliver it to the family. And then also another rule is that everything has to be brand new. You cannot use anything used. So if they ask for a coat, you need to go buy them a brand new coat. It can come from anywhere, but you should keep in mind that if they have brand specific things, it's nice to buy that brand specific thing. I mean, that's what they're asking for. They think they're asking from Santa, so it's important to get what they ask for. Like I said, on TikTok, I've been seeing a lot of different angel tree hauls, and personally, I don't think I like that people are posting acts of kindness and gifting. It is enjoyable to watch. It is very enjoyable to see someone do something kind. It just gets a little murky when you have really big influencers doing it. It makes you wonder, why are they doing it? Because at the end of the day, an influencer like James Charles is going to get a lot of views. He's going to get paid. But it's kind of that conversation of with Mr. Beast. Nobody is going to be mad at him for buying a Ferrari or something if he's out there giving water to countries that need it. But I just think morally and ethically it is a little bit wrong, and personally I wouldn't do it. However, it has become very popular, and I'll be showing different ones here on the screen. Every year there seems to be some kind of drama, and it's good to just ignore it because at the end of the day it is something kind. Something that is consistently brought up with these angel tree hauls is people who are very weird and have a super bad attitude about the gifting. Let me make it very clear for you. You don't have to donate. If you can't afford to donate, don't do it. It really is that simple. I think the problem is when people see others doing nice things, they do want to do nice things, but then they don't think about the kind of work that it's going to require. It's not super easy to just go in and buy these items. There might be things you have to purchase online. So it's not just as simple as, let me go pick a tag and now I'm going to just buy whatever I feel like is enough for the child. This person really should not have done an angel tree. Her attitude is just so wrong. And honestly, it's upsetting to see someone take something so kind and really just like rub it in the mud. Should we be showing angel trees online, or should we just keep that to ourselves? Why do you have to show off the kindness that you're doing? Why can't you just do it? And I don't think this lady intended for things to go as badly as she did, but we're just gonna go ahead and get into it.
Adopted 2 little Christmas angels, so let's go shopping. We're gonna do the little girl first because obviously I've never shopped for a girl, so let's find some Barbies.
All right, so right off the bat, I'm kind of just getting the it list, which I will say, as you can see on here, there is quite a bit on there. So this is what I mean about like, don't do it unless you know what you're getting yourself into. I do think that could be a benefit to these angel tree hauls. Maybe people would be more aware of what to expect from them.
They said to spend at least $30, so we're gonna aim.
So this is very important. That's going to come in later, but that we should spend at least $30. And she points out that this girl has a lot on her list. Yeah, that's because she is trying to get a gift from Santa, so she's going to put everything that she wants on that list. And you're supposed to be the elf making it. $30 right off the bat, let me tell you, is not enough. It is not enough. You are smarter than that. If you shop in Target, you know that toys, not that cheap. In Target, toys are not cheap. Like, go to Walmart or buy online, number one. But number two, $30 is the minimum, not the maximum.
So she definitely wants a Barbie doll, but my thing is I don't know what ethnicity she is, so I don't know her skin color, so I really don't know what kind of doll to get her.
I'm not going to really talk about the whole ethnicity thing because I think it's really irrelevant. I can understand her thought process, but she says it a lot. And I think just like, get a Barbie. You know what I mean? If she doesn't say a specific ethnicity, then do the best you can.
What is Baby Alive? What is Sparkle Brown? What is Baby Alive shampoo? Like, this aisle is nothing but Barbies. I don't know what.
So I bet you this is like the off-brand of Baby Alive because the packaging is almost identical and the dolls are almost identical. But I don't know how she feels about on-brand, off-brand.
I would say if she's a child, she does not care. But if she asks for a Baby Alive, a real one, just buy the Baby Alive. At this point, we are a minute in and she still hasn't figured out what to get the child. She has passed every item that the child wants, and for some reason or excuse.
Okay, so she doesn't want a Baby Alive doll, she wants Baby Alive shampoo, and I cannot find that anywhere, so.
They got food and diapers, and then powdered doll food.
Okay, so she did ask for just a baby doll, so I think we should just go the baby doll route.
Perfect start.
What is the Tyrannosaurus Rex in the background? I mean, sir, are you okay? I know it's her child, but that's so funny. Like, it literally sounds like Velociraptor.
Screaming contest over there?
It covers like 3 ethnicities.
It's only $10. Yeah, you don't know what ethnicity she is, so she's fine. So as I'm reading this, it's a lot of stuff that you really have to like look for and know.
Something about this creator is she, for literally lack of a better word, is just lazy. They made it so simple for you. Have you ever Googled anything in your life, ma'am? How hard is it? She's being so specific. Go to the Target website. Type it into Google. Do you know what Amazon is? Has your kid never asked for something specific? I mean, why are you trying to act like, oh, it's so hard to find? Yeah, you're in one Target. They don't carry every item on planet Earth. This isn't actually Santa's workshop. Why are you acting like it's so hard to do?
Like, I don't, twirling aerial toy, I don't even know. I feel bad, but I feel like we should just do the baby doll route. I mean, that's simple, right?
Yep,
right?
You're so right.
All right, you guys, I genuinely think we should do this with the stroller.
You know what? I want to look up the cost of a Baby Alive. Okay, for a Baby Alive at Kohl's, which always has great deals, highly recommend Kohl's, $18. But the most that they cost is $24. So she's like, I can't spend more than $30. Yes, you can.
What do you guys think? What do you think?
Yep.
I think so. It's $34. Call it a day.
Is this a 40-hour work week? Like, you're just picking toys for a little girl. How hard is it? Apparently, it is really hard.
Okay, so Jordan looked up the Snuggle Sophia Sparkle Brown, and he said that's exactly what
Her husband can use Google. Good for him.
she wants. So he's thinking we should just get that, call it a day. And I was thinking you should get...
Genuinely, I'm asking, why are you even doing this? If it's this hard for you to go into a store and pick out toys for children as a mother, you got a lot worse things going on, ma'am.
But I don't know. What do you want to do? You signed up for it.
Look at that.
Oh, makes a lot more sense now. So apparently it was her husband who wanted to do the angel tree, not her.
All right, that's it. She's going to get one present to open on Christmas. This is Chelsea right here. So it's probably that little girl. I don't know.
I've never seen a more incompetent parent.
Oh, right here, Club Chelsea maybe? Right here, Jordan?
Mermaid.
Mind you, at this point, we're still trying to figure out what toys to get, and we are in 3 minutes now.
Oh, damn. She's so specific. I told Jordan, I was like, you just made me do all that thinking and problem solving just for you to go and pick out your toys.
We have lost the plot, ladies and gentlemen. She just said, you made me do all that thinking. I would say, I don't know, I guess I'm being a little sassy. If your brain has a hard time thinking about buying toys for children, that's concerning. But that's kind of the mentality of influencers. I'm getting a migraine from thinking about her thinking about nothing.
Okay, so let's start with Sophia Sparkle.
She wants Snuggle Sophia.
Yeah, go ahead, you figure it out. This is like a funny example between men and women and boys and girls. This little boy only put remote control, car, skateboard, soccer
I didn't think it could get any worse. But it got worse.
ball, Legos, like literally 4 items. And the rest of that girl's page was like covered up to toe. So he's gonna be very easy to shop for. I feel like we should do remote.
Imagine being a kid. This is why I don't think you should post these things. Imagine being a kid later on in life, because the internet is forever, and seeing this and like thinking that it's yours, and hearing someone give absolutely no effort into buying your gift, but then not only that, comparing boys and girls as if boys are easier because they have soccer ball and other things on there. Little girls are amazing. They are absolutely amazing, just like little boys. And yet somehow at her grown age, being a mother, she thinks it's appropriate to act like there is a comparison that one is more negative than the other. Because that's what she's pretty much saying.
Control car and a
Soccer ball.
okay. Okay. All right, so here remote control cars are about $35 minimum. So I think we're gonna wait and hold off on that and go to Walmart because I feel like we can get more for the little boy instead of just like one toy. I just feel so bad they're opening one toy.
People were not happy. Number one, they were talking about how the minimum is not the maximum. You can spend more than $30. They're talking about how this little girl didn't know who she was writing to. So by you saying that she's basically like more work because she asked for specific things, that is effort the little girl had to put in. And that's just because she thinks she's writing to Santa. Yeah, you're going to put the exact thing that you want. Trust me, when I wanted the Felicity American Girl doll, had my grandma come back with the doll from Walmart, I would have been a little bit like, that's not the Felicity, okay? That don't come with the book or the trauma. That's what we're dealing with. It's kids. So she got a lot of hate, which then led to her doing this video.
I have seen so many videos about people regretting doing an angel tree, and I would read the comments and it will have the truth, because I posted an angel tree video. I got so many comments about this saying, don't put the tag back. If you can't buy everything, put it back. Okay, first of all, y'all need to go watch Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas again and figure out the true meaning of Christmas. Let's get that straight, okay? And second, it is so funny when I see people come on TikTok, come on videos in general, and jump to conclusions. So let me just post something real quick on my greens. Okay, what do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3 items, all that were on that little girl's list, okay? Wait a second, hold on, I got something better. Look at the date. Picked up November 10th. Today's November 12th. I posted that video last night. So that's embarrassing for you guys. People who are going out of their way to help other people who can't do something for their kids, let's not judge them. How about that? Let's not critique them. And especially, let's not critique if you're not doing it as well.
I don't know if she knows this. It might be a little bit too hard for her to comprehend and think about, but no one would judge you if you didn't post it to the internet. No one would even care because they would have no idea. It's your fault.
And the soccer ball and whatever else he got, because I told him, I said, you're gonna finish this because you're the one who signed up for it. And I literally said in the video, I was like, I just picked out 3 items for this little girl. You said it, you didn't want to get those. So I was like, you figure it out. Sure enough, he did. They would be grateful for anything. They're like, they probably get off-brand stuff all the time. This is their one time out of the year to get stuff. Okay, that's great. They're gonna be grateful for whatever they have, and if they're not, that's on them and their upbringing. Like, you can't.
I hate this mentality that if someone needs something, that they should be grateful and never complain. You're asking for emotional maturity from a child. That's why doing things like this requires a level of care. And by you saying that they should just be grateful, you are having an expectation that will not have an outcome that you expect them to have. They cannot emotionally understand what that means. I've had enough of listening to this girl, and I want to again end on a positive note, okay? Let's take a moment. We're just going to take a moment. Shake off all the negativity, throw it in the trash. Now we're going to go back to a positive. I want to talk about something that will, in my opinion, help. I feel like if you're wanting to do something kind this Christmas, but you aren't sure if you have enough money to afford it. My thought is that if you really want to do something nice this Christmas, I'm going to give you another option, and that is Operation Santa through USPS. I love Operation Santa for a multitude of reasons. I know it's through the post office, which is a little bit annoying because people don't really like the post office. But let me tell you why I prefer Operation Santa over Angel Tree. There's not really like a negative to a positive with it. It's more so for the need of the person giving. Like, what resources can you give? And with Operation Santa, I feel like there's a little bit more of options. Write to Santa, tell you what they want, and then you can pick it. You can go by state or do families. And so this is something I did last year, and I just really loved it. So if you're someone that is a budgeter like I am, what's really great about the Operation Santa is you can read the letters of these kids. And also, warning, you will want to do all of them, okay? They are adorable reading through, and I wish I had more money to do more than one, but I did one last year. I'm going to do one again this year, and I really, really love it. The only annoying part about it is you do have to pay for shipping, and you do have to go into a post office to ship it off. There might be another option for you to buy through their toys online. You're going to have to go to the post office, and I understand that it's bad, but you're doing it for a good cause. But the reason I love it is you can go through and read the letters. If you have a budget that you want to stay in, you can look at what kids are asking for, and you can fulfill their needs to the fullest because you know what you're going to be buying. Whereas with Angel Tree, you don't always know what you're supposed to be buying. And then you have people like this that are like, well, I can only spend $30. On Operation Santa, you can spend as much as you want. The only downside to it is not every letter gets fulfilled, and I do think that that's sad. I don't really know how that works, and I don't really love that, but I will say that it was awesome. And you can pick one in your state. I highly recommend doing that if you want to give to, like, you know, your state or in your community. I recommend that because it will be less for shipping. Also, just understand that the bigger the box, the more it's going to cost. So just be aware of that. But I think it's a really, really great resource. And I just wanted to say that it's a really hard time right now, and a lot of people aren't able to give. And so I just want you to know that it's okay if you can't give. I think something we could do for each other is just be kind. I know that in this video I was being a little sassy, but I do want to let all that go and just say that be kind to each other. If you want to give back to your community, volunteer or just be kind and be helpful when you can be for people. Cook a meal for someone you love. But don't go out and do something that you can't afford. Don't do that to yourself. I know it feels fun to give and do something back, but at the same time, it's not worth it if you can't do it to the fullest. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you can't give back in this way, give back with kindness. All right, we're gonna end this in the dark because my eyes hurt so bad and I have like such a migraine. But with that being said, I just wanted to cover this and give you an example of what not to do for Angel Tree and give you some resource ideas if you wanted to do this yourself. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I really hope you all have a good holiday, and just know that you are so loved and that I am thankful for you. Thank you everyone who has subscribed or commented or even watched my video. It means the world to me. I know that this year I am thankful for you. With that being said, it is time for me to say goodbye. Here is Jasper's hello. You can barely see him, but it is time for us to go. We are going to go watch Stranger Things. Have an awesome day. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.